Alrighty guys, and welcome to World of Tanks, and today I'm playing the tank that, well, some of you, probably not a lot of you, have been waiting for, and that's the Jagdpz E100. This tank, I'm not sure about. I mean, this is probably the best battle I've had in any tank in a long time regarding damage. Um, but I didn't feel rewarded after this battle. I didn't feel like, oh, that was awesome. I felt like, time to get to the next battle. So, I don't know. I did have a couple of other battles. Unfortunately, their replays got corrupted. This is an 8.10 replay, and it is currently 8.11, so I don't know what happened with them, but they are corrupted, and I can't use them, unfortunately. Otherwise, you'd see more. But today, we're just going to be looking at a pretty good battle in the Jagdpz E100. It was, to be honest, a pretty crappy play by me, and just pure luck that our team was good enough and that the enemy team was bad enough to win. But the start of it isn't too bad. I'm gonna move up here, which has got a pretty good spot for the Jagdpz E100. You've got a good chance to haul down. You're safe from the majority of RD shots. You've got a good clear view of the middle portion, and you can really help out your team from here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Move up, and that is right here. You can hide your lower plate. You can hide about half of your tank. It's a good spot for the Jagdpz E100, and you're also out of majority of spotting ranges. So most people, unless you have a Pershing or M48 or M whatever, they can't spot you. IS-8 and 50B are up there. Any moment now, there's going to be a tank that just pops out. Oh, there it is, M103, 1100 damage. That is the complete average damage for this tank's gun. Not a bad thing. Luckily, the reload timer is working in the replay, so you can see that the reload with, I think, a 80% crew and a gun rammer is about a 23-second reload. That'll drop down to, I think, a 22-ish, give or take, with 100% crew and vents and rammer and everything. So, slow reload, but not too bad, considering that you do 1100 damage per shot. Now, when you compare this to the Death Star or the FV415B1A3, the French, that was a bad shot. I should have never shot that in third person. I should have done that in sniper mode. But if you compare that to the 1A3, the Death Star, it's pretty similar reload time, but the Death Star can do 800 extra damage. So that is with gold shells, of course. But I mean, you gotta kind of balance this stuff out. We've already up to 3,300 damage, and I mean, I've shot at IS-8, M103, and a mouse. That's it. Doing full damage in this tank can rack up the damage. Having full damage penetration, I mean, racks up the damage very quickly. Because this thing fires once every 3 times a minute-ish, you give or take, once every 20 seconds. Taking 1,000 damage from an enemy every 20 seconds is not very pleasant. I mean, most tanks, that's 40 seconds and they're done. And that's if you're the only one shooting at them. So this was kind of where the bad plays start to be. I move up here and I shouldn't have. I should have read the map better, and this T-71 was about to have a bad day. And that was a very, very lucky shot by the Waffenträger. I think he hits my lower plate from there. Yep. Very, very lucky shot. Took out my driver. But I should never move from my position up here down here because I'm in a really bad spot. Enemies can come from here and they can come from here. I can't spot them until they're basically right in the corner. Also, I know that there's several enemies right here, like that one, that can move up, and I can't spot them until they're literally right there. So I put a shot into that E50, and he is now putting shots into me. Our E75 takes out the M103. I just need to get my tracks up. Alright, I'm trying to get artillery a decent shot at this E50. And there we go. He takes him out. I move up. AMX takes out my track. I repair that. Move up. 4,000 damage. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. This tank does have the highest AP penetration of any tank in the game with standard AP shells. So already destroys me, but because of my valiant efforts with 6,000 damage, thanking the Jagdtiger for his help with the E50 there, but 6,000 damage really turned the tide of the battle and allowed a lot of my teammates to get good shots and good positions on enemy tanks. So overall it was a pretty good battle, but it was some pretty dicey play by me. I was still getting used to I still am getting used to the play style of the Jagdpz E100 because it plays nothing like the Jagdtiger, which is unfortunate because I really like the Jagdtiger, but not a big fan of this. So that's that. Like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys later.